on time. On time and home from the gym. You know it. First of all, let's start, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, let's start this conversation by saying, just because you have a workout outfit on, there's a lot of people like, if you wear a workout outfit, how are you going to carry a gun? So I've got my workout outfit on, okay, here, and here, still wearing a gun. And for the record, let's see who's just popped on. I got Kevin Castle, Jason, what's up? David Schaefermeyer, Brian Efros needs to stop by the house and hang out this week at some point. Anyways, good morning, Kevin. What's going on? Okay, so let's just back to what I was saying. I'm wearing my workout outfit. All right, I don't wear my gun in while I'm working out because I don't want it bouncing around and doing pull-ups with it. But I do wear it to the gym, and I wear it with sweatpants, and it does pull. And it's not a little gun. It's a SIG 226 today. Legion single action only. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I'm just throwing that out there. Okay. Whew. Greg Campbell, what's going on? Okay, I'm going to get right into the meat and potatoes of what I want to do. This is going to sound crazy to you guys, but okay. Okay, first things first. None of this is really that necessary. And I've got my, the Lehigh bullets in there. Okay, none of this is all that necessary today, but I want to try and make it happen. A lot of times people will come to me and they say, hey, Pete, we need your help. Hunter, what's going on? Pete, we need your help. We need you to do this for us. And a lot of times I'll say yes. I do a lot, I'm trying to, looks odd in sweatpants. Yeah, but you can't see it. It's not like you're looking at the gun. It's concealed. So no one knows when I'm wearing the sweatpants that I've got it on. It's concealed. It's just that, just because I'm wearing sweatpants doesn't mean I shouldn't be wearing a gun. Okay, here's my deal. Lehigh Defense is awesome stuff. Yeah, this is the Defender, not the Penetrator. He won't be released in time. They tried to get him. Oh, it's okay. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's my deal. First things first is we got to force, Claudio Sobral said he was going to come and make knives with me in my shop. So the first thing we need to do is we all need to hit up Claudio for a time of when he's going to come. This is my belief. Claudio has a collaboration with Adam DeRozers, who I already got the okay to fly out to Adam, so it's on me to make a time to go do my collaboration stuff with Adam DeRozers. With Claudio, it's harder because he's in Argentina. I don't see Claudio being able to get here before Blade Show because he's got the Adam DeRozers collaboration. I know I shouldn't go out to Adam's before Blade Show because of that collaboration. So I think right after Blade Show, we should convince Claudio that's when he needs to come to my house to make knives, to do a collaboration. It'll be the perfect time to do a raffle because Claudio will have just been done with Blade. The guys who could make it to Blade will have been able to be there, but other people won't be able to get a knife from me for a long time or from Claudio because we'll both be just pooped from Blade. So if he comes back here and we make a knife together, we do Damascus together and do something sick for you guys, that would be the perfect opportunity. So here's the first wish. Claudio, we want you to come after Blade Show. Say it with me, ladies and gentlemen. Claudio, come after Blade Show. So that's the first thing that we're going to try and make happen. Okay? So that's that we're going to Claudio, if you are here, we want you postre Blade Show. After Blade Show, you should come here, Claudio. Come to me after Blade Show. Because we understand that you're busy prior to Blade Show. If we had is there a Spanish speaking person who wants to jump on and can translate this for me? Anyways, I know you're here, Claudio. I know you're here, Claudio, and we want you after Blade Show. We're not letting you forget. Okay, Corbin, what's up? So that's my first thing, okay? And you guys, now remember, Claudio said he wants to come out here, so I don't think this is going to be too hard to make happen. I think we can make that happen. This next thing that I want to do in my life, I'm not sure if we can make this happen, but I want to try. Okay, so Claudio Sobral, you're being called out. I'm not calling him out. I'm not calling you out, Claudio. I'm saying I'm cordially inviting after Blade Show, when things have died down and you've got a little bit of money in your pocket, that's when you should come to see me and we'll make a knife for the brotherhood. Sobral Dark Timber. Bien! Bien! So that's what I would like to do with that, is I'd like to bring it. This next thing is going to be much harder for us to do. And so this is what I want. I'm going to start. The next thing I'm going to ask from you guys is going to start with this. For those of you that were around in the 1990s, there was something called the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Is every November could work, but with June, Claudio, right after Blade Show. Come to me, Claudio. Blade, Peter. Blade Show, Peter. Blade Show, Peter. Or November works. November works too. If November is a better time for you, November's okay. But right after Blade Show is best, Claudio. Is best. Because that's when people will want to get a knife from both of us. It's best. You come to me. Whatever we don't finish, you can bring back home. We'll finish it though. Brian, I know he said November. We're still going to try and convince him. Okay. So that's the first thing. Okay. But so if you were alive in the 1990s, you know about something called 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. And basically what 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon was, you could take any actor in the world and you can say their name, and within 6 people, you can get to Kevin Bacon. Now this is not about, I already have my ticket back. I bet you we could help you with those tickets, but no, that's okay. We'll get you here. The best, Claudio, September, muy bien. September, November, bien. No problem. October, bien. July, bien. August, bien. Bien, bien, bien. Whenever you want to come, man. Whenever you want to come is good. Okay, but we're going to make you come. You're coming to see me, and we are going to have a collaboration in my shop. Okay, so the reason why I bring up the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, and I got to go fast because I have to, I've got to go look at a school for my children today, so with my wife at 9. Okay. Okay, so this Kevin Bacon thing. So if you guys don't know, I'm a huge fan of the Joe Rogan podcast, and you guys will figure out where I'm coming with this, okay? I love Joe Rogan podcasts. I like Joe Rogan because I don't see him as a Republican or a Democrat. I see him as an independent thinker who talks about really legit stuff, things I'm interested in. He's a bow hunter. He talks about all of it. From flat earth being crazy to the pyramids to artificial technology to having Christopherson or Stapleton or all these guys on his show. He's awesome. So I'm watching his YouTube last night. The Joe Rogan Experience is his podcast. I'm watching his YouTube last night. And Joe Rogan says how much he loves custom knives. Okay, so Joe Rogan loves custom knives. He likes the idea of making something. He has custom knives from some of the great custom knife makers. So the same guy who made, who's that guy? Who's the chef with the TV show? I'm having a brain fart. Anyways, he's what's the guy who wrote Kitchen Confidential? And he travels around the world looking at all the different restaurants. He buys Marico's knives already. Cool. That's cool. Whoever you guys, not Gordon Ramsay, not Ramsay. No. Bourdain. So he got the same knives from the guy Bourdain guys. Okay. So, and you guys, I understand he's got awesome knives from awesome knife makers. Cool. I get it. I want to make Joe Rogan a knife. And more than that, I would like to go to the Joe Rogan podcast, and I would love to talk to him. I would love to be on that and talk to him, and I would love to have him out here to teach him to make one knife and to make a knife with him. So I'm going to get back to that 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. We have 12,000 members, over 12,000 members in the Dark Timber Brotherhood. Let's say there are 600 degrees of Joe Rogan, okay? We can fucking do this. We can do this. We could bomb Joe Rogan. We could hit Joe Rogan on all of those YouTubes and get to his agents or get to his people and say, yo, there's this guy, Pete Kohler. He wants to make you a knife, and he wants to sit down and talk to you about living the American dream in modern America as a gun-loving American. I think it would be an awesome show. I think it would be a great knife for him. I'll even have him out here to make a knife with me. But I think we could do it. If anybody can help me. If you guys can go to his page and say, let Peter Kohler make you a knife. Go to the Dark Timber Brotherhood on Facebook. On all of his feeds. If we can do this somehow, guys. I know I'm asking a lot. I don't ask for very much. I do ask. I ask you guys to help other people and that stuff. And this is totally unnecessary. Nobody has to try to do this for me. I don't expect anything from anybody, but I'm asking because I just want to ask, okay? I want to get a knife to Joe Rogan, and I want to be on his podcast. I have, in my life, always found a mission. Yeah, Joe from the UFC. Yes, Mateus, Joe from the UFC. I've always in my life said, I want to do something, set a goal and a mission, and then freaking pointed myself in that direction. So if you guys don't help me, it's okay. I am looking for a way to do this on my own. But it is my belief that with your guys' help, we can make this happen. I want to make this happen. I'm not one of those people that believes in The Secret. There was a book written in the 90s called The Secret, or early 2000s, like, if you focus on something, it happens. That's not true. You got to work to make something happen. But I want to get to that dude. Ryan Isley is my best friend from high school. Look, he's right here. He just jumped on. I want to make Joe a knife. I want to get on that podcast. I want to have a reasonable conversation with him because he's awesome, and I think it would be awesome. So that's, I'm just throwing that out there right now today. If anybody can help me, if we have 500 degrees of the Dark Timber Brotherhood to Joe Rogan, let's get him here. Let's make this happen. I will make him a free knife. So sick. I will make him the sickest Damascus I can possibly put together. I'll teach him with me. I'll make the Damascus with me. Okay. In payment, all he's got to do is sit down and talk to me and talk about America right now. Maybe flat earth, maybe the pyramids, I don't know, Nibiru. Just have a conversation with the guy, but I want to do it. So this year, I'm setting that goal for myself that I really want to try and get on that Joe Rogan podcast. I at least want to make him a knife and get on his knife maker list. It will be tough. Yes, it will. But watching some of the people he has on, it's not impossible. I believe that also. That isn't a movie star on with him. We can do it. Yeah, no, it's not always a movie star. So sometimes it's just a guy, a cop who doesn't like the way policing goes and quit. Sometimes it's a musician. Wait a minute. Mateus, I'm not local. Es no muy loco. And I'm a dreamer. Okay? So I'm a dreamer. But my dreams, look, my dreams have made a lot of stuff happen for me. And I never tell myself no. Okay, I'm going to let somebody, if they say no, cool. And I'll just say, you know what, guys, he doesn't want to do it, and that'll be it. But no one has said no to me yet. And I would rather ask for forgiveness than for permission. And I'm going to say, bomb them, guys. Help me get on that show. I want to make this guy a knife. Now, I've got to go, okay? I've got to go. I've got to take my wife with me. We're going to go and check on a new school for Ivy and Ford for next fall. Help me out. Claudio needs to be here. We got to lock him down on a date. Okay? I need to go to Adam, but that's on me. And I want to make a knife for Joe Rogan. I'll teach him to make one with me if he wants, and I want to be on that podcast. Let's get him here, or one of his people, at least to see this feed. Let's do it. I just feel like I sound like an inspirational speaker. And guns are good to be worn even in your sweatpants. Even in your sweatpants. Go figure. Okay, I'm out. Peace.